Hi, I'm Jeff Greenfield, and this is a first look at a piece that will be on tonight on the CBS Evening News with Katie Couric. The piece is about the debut of Michael Moore's latest movie, Sicko, an all-out indictment of the American healthcare system, and also a frank and open political argument for a government-run style national healthcare system. What Michael Moore has done is to collect a series of very powerful stories about Americans who were covered, not some of the 50 million who were not covered, but who were covered by health insurance and who suffered, for one reason or another, various indignities. A woman who was brought in an ambulance to a hospital and told by her provider that she didn't get prior approval for the ambulance run. Stories like that. And Moore couples this with visits to countries that have government-run healthcare systems, France, Canada, and Britain. And most controversially, he takes a group of 9/11 rescue workers who had become ill at that site and who had no coverage, sails into Guantanamo Bay and demands, via bullhorn, medical care equivalent to that given al-Qaeda terrorists, and then goes to Havana where, under circumstances we're never quite clear of, his people, his patients get exemplary health care from a system that Moore says works. A lot of people are going to argue with him about that. The point of the piece, however, is to ask whether such a movie can have a political impact, because however many people see this movie, nobody running for president, not Democrat, not Republican, is advocating anything like a government-run, single-payer healthcare system like they have in most European countries. And the reason, one of the experts tells us, is that Americans are just different. They're much more suspicious about government than their European counterparts. And the prospect of, for instance, drafting doctors into a medical system or having doctors employed by the government to provide free health care paid by taxes is nowhere on the political horizon. So, in fact, Michael Moore's movie, this is a very successful documentary filmmaker. He made Fahrenheit 9/11, the most successful documentary ever. The impact of this movie is much more likely to be felt at the box office than the ballot box. So that's one of the stories, among many others, you'll be seeing tonight on the CBS Evening News with Katie Couric. I'm Jeff Greenfield. Hope you'll watch.